I said, what's up, my N-words?
No, don't be racist.
This game's are fucking N-words, dude. Because they're cool, and they like good game. Because lots of black guys like Spider-Man.
I'm sure they do.
I mean, I'm not specifying what N-word I'm using right now, but...
You are not, but now you just made it super obvious.
Well, that's true. Whoopsies. Well, we're back here again. Yay, this is good, this game. What's up?
Not much. How are you?
You don't seem too enthused.
No, I'm very enthused.
That we're back playing the Spodermans.
No, I just didn't like your intro that much. I thought it was kind of wazzy.
Do you want to start again?
No.
We're starting again. What's up, my N-words? Oh, fuck. Ow! Alright, that's fair. Alright, fine, you do it. Start again.
Nah.
Anyway, welcome back to Games and Chill. We're playing this again. Yay, we're back here again. This delightful game that everyone loves. And why are we back? Why are we back here again?
Because I bought you the DLCs for Christmas.
Yeah. And we gonna do it right fucking now. Boom. Alright. The heist. Let's do it. Now what? I didn't read that. I think it just said like you have to stop doing whatever you're doing. I don't think it...
Probably.
For a second, it it said it erases all your data, but that can't be. That's not true.
No.
That's impossible.
You're impossible.
That's true. Come on, load. Oh, shite.
Mary Jane Watson, associate editor.
Oh, yay!
No!
This again.
Sources are saying the Maggia is not an
Magia.
Like...
What an Italian name.
She's just so boring.
The old Dons were working harmoniously.
The Dons, the Italian mafia.
I'm gonna attack
Those
you.
are still a thing for some reason.
Not in real... Well, I'm sure they are in real life, but they probably hang out in, like, Little Italy or Brooklyn or something, or Queens.
I would not know. I will not pretend that I know, because I don't. Yeah, it's nighttime.
Yay, nighttime. I love nighttime.
Hello, game.
Hey Pete, I'm working on a story you might be interested in.
Really?
The Oscorp expose?
New one. It's about the Maggia crime families.
Oh boy.
I thought they went out with swing dancing.
Yeah, right?
They were in decline.
Nothing compares to the feeling that we get. Yes, nothing compares to the feeling we get when we swing. Good one.
Thank you.
Masterpiece painting called the Maria.
The Maria.
Displaying it
The
over-
Maria.
And I have a source who says one of the families is
Well, they already gave me the waypoints. I'll just head over there.
Whee!
I will swing by the museum. So anyway,
What museum are we going to?
the Museum of Poop and Diarrhea. So this is this should come out after Enter the Spider-Verse has just come out. And so far, many of the people who we know who have seen it, as well as critics and such, say it is very, very good.
We are probably going to see it at some point.
Yes, indeed. Because you weren't super sold on the idea.
I'm not.
Why?
I just don't like multiverse shit.
Why? I think it's too too confusing, too
It's
complex.
It is. It's just too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I can deal with like time travel. I have no issue with because I watch
Really?
Doctor Who.
I would argue that time travel has more issue, and they do multiverse shit in Doctor Who all the time, don't they?
Not that much.
Like, isn't there always like, if we die in this universe, then this will happen in our universe, or
Probably. I don't really remember.
okay, well, anyway,
But time travel, I don't really mind that much.
as long as
because-
it's done competently,
Yeah, as long as it's done correctly and
Not, like,
to a high
wacky.
standard.
right? And you're not
Like
just making shit up,
that's what I loved about Back to the Future because that was done very, very well.
right? And it was kind of the first time.
Yeah, and
Some
I
Museum
really
of
liked.
Modern or something.
And I really liked. God, what else? What other time travel-y bullshit?
Oh, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. Loved Doctor Who. I don't really watch it anymore. I'm sorry.
Mhm. Just when a woman became the Doctor, what a non-feminist you are.
No, I stopped watching a while ago.
Yeah, way before that, yeah.
But I watched a couple episodes with Jodie, and I appreciated them, but
Right.
I wasn't really pulled back in.
Mhm.
They play for keeps.
I do want to watch the Rosa episode though. That I want to watch.
Yeah, I heard about that. That sounds really good.
Um,
That sounds like the fucking episode where they meet Van Gogh.
I love that episode.
Where,
it
like,
makes me cry every time.
Yeah, because he finds out that he's like in the future he's considered one of the greatest painters of all time.
I know. And
'Cause,
it makes me cry.
Of course, famously, he never got recognized for his talent when he was alive.
Yeah.
And it started the whole trope of like, oh shit, did I fuck up? I did. Whatever.
Whatever.
I can fight them.
But I mean, with multiverse stuff, it just feels like it's just too much. It feels like you can just do anything in the name of multiverse.
Yeah, and it won't matter.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets rid of stakes in a lot of ways. Like, that's one of the problems I have with Rick and Morty. Like, they do multiverse shit, of course, all the time.
And that's why I never ever watch it.
Right, and sometimes they do it well.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one of the story points that I always come back to is in one episode, Rick and Morty basically completely fuck up their universe. Like, he causes like an apocalyptic fucking like thing that like ruins everything. Ruins everything. Ow.
Heal.
I can't remember how to heal. Is it R? I have the meter. I have the focus. What button? What the fuck is the button to heal? I'm hitting all of them. Do I have to go back into the fucking controls and fucking hail? Oh, Spider-Man. Heal. Down D-pad. Gotcha. Okay. I enjoy the D-pad because no one uses the D-pad for anything on PS4. Anyway. But yeah, so they have a storyline where they completely just like end, like the world ends basically because of them.
Wow, dicks.
And so what they do is, since they can't solve the universe, they can't solve it. They Hammerhead. They go back in time. No, they go to an alternate dimension where. An alternate universe where they were able to solve everything.
Oh my god.
And also one where the Rick and Morty of that universe die around that same time. So they basically take the place of like they don't kill their alternate selves. They just happen if Rick finds a universe where one, they solved everything that they fucked up, and two, both of them die very soon after that. For different reasons.
Yeah.
And so they do that, and they just decide to. Rick is super nonchalant about it because, of course, it's Rick. Yeah. Which is why, like, it's kind of hard to get invested in his character when, like, he never changes and nothing phases him, and it's weird.
Yeah.
But I guess when it does phase him, it makes more of a difference, but that hasn't really happened yet.
Yeah.
So they do that, and so they basically take the place of their alternate selves in this new universe where everything's fine, and it leads to this big, like,
MJ, someone cut a hole in a skylight.
Who could do that, I wonder?
I wonder.
So it leads to this, like, very, like, well done scene where Morty just sort of he's sort of has this, like, existential crisis, like, silent existential crisis moment. You see it on his face where he realizes, like, how little, like, anything means.
Yeah.
Just because, like, there's alternate dimensions, like, all over the place.
Yeah.
In this universe or whatever, in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, realizing how little anything matters.
Mm-hmm.
There should be cameras there too. They would have seen whoever broke in.
And but not in like a nothing matters, I hate everything type of way. Just more like nothing matters, nothing we do really matters. Everyone's gonna die. It's fucking nobody's born for a reason. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like let's take, like he was that's what he said. That's what he said to his sister. So basically, like throughout the episode, what brings it up is Jerry and Beth. Rick gives them this like device that lets them see through the eyes of like alternate versions of themselves, and they realize how much better their lives would be if they never got together.
Wow.
Which leads Summer to believe that like it's her fault because because Beth got pregnant with her. That it's her fault that their parents are miserable.
Yeah.
So she gets all upset and everything, and then Morty tells her like you don't need to feel bad about this because I literally because. I'm not your real brother. I'm from another universe where we fucked everything up, and now we're in this universe.
Yeah.
Which helped him realize, like, nobody's born for a reason. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everyone's gonna die. Let's watch TV.
Okay.
So it's from a sense of like, don't bellyache about stuff like this because I guess in the big scheme of like alternate universes, multiple dimensions, all that shit, none of it really matters.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
But like, that's the inherent problem with that kind of narrative, because nothing does matter in that sort of environment, because there's all these other universes where... Because why care about this one universe when
there are so many others.
It's firmly established there are tons of others that, you know, whatever happens in your universe won't affect anything in the long term. Yeah. It's a difficult like card to play. It's a very difficult like storytelling like tool.
I feel like Rick and Morty way overdoes it.
Yeah, they do, and you know some people like it, some people don't.
I really don't.
Yeah,
but like with the Spider-Verse story, from what
they're playing around with it. They're having fun with it.
They're playing around with it. They're having fun with it, and it's like they all have to get back to their own universes.
Right.
So
something is threatening like the multiverse.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a better way to do it rather than like.
See, here's the thing. That's the kind of stakes you have to have in that sort of story, in that sort of like environment, because in a world where there's all these different dimensions, where where there's Spider-Gwen, where there's Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Ham, all those things. Like,
I'm sorry, but Spider-Gwen actively bothers me.
That's dumb. Like, we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. Let's focus on this first. We don't get sidetracked.
Okay.
But. That's the sort of stakes you have to have where the multiverse is at stake, because when you have all these different dimensions where all this different shit's going on, like, that's the only way you can really get invested or really like,
I can upload my own
That's
data.
the extent to which you have to go to get a reaction or to get people to care about it.
Yeah, totally.
Because there's so much because there's all these different universes, and in order for there to be a storyline with stakes and things on the line, it has to be like the multiverse on the line, like it is at risk from this. That's like the only way you can really get people to care about it, because it's because we are acknowledging that there are all these different universes where all this different shit happens. So you kind of have to just go with the whole. Everything is at stake. This is how we build. This is the only way we can build tension or build stakes, because it's the universe. It's the fucking. It's the everything.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Okay. Hold on. Let me focus on this real quick.
Okay.
There's no angled things like these. I can't do that.
Okay.
But I have the right voltage, but I have to get it to the to the right thingy, while also passing it through this. Hold on.
No, wait, turn it the other way. No,
I have to. Yeah, okay. But then it's not going through here anymore, because these are angled the same way, so it has to be. Okay, so that's the right voltage, but how do I get it into the box? Because I only have. Okay, I have this. I have that. Oh, okay. Sorry, hold on.
That's okay.
I got it. Sorry, I interrupted your Gwenpool thing. I just wanted to get my point across before I forgot what it was.
I understand. I can't stand Gwenpool or Spider-Gwen.
It's so weird to me. Like, what's the point? Like, you're kind of like, that's supposed to be like, the death of Gwen Stacy is like one of the most like important like events in comics and Spider-Man, especially in Spider-Man's world.
Yeah.
And you're sort of just throwing it out the window, trivializing it by being like, oh, now she's Gwenpool, now she's Spider-Gwen. Now it's like, I don't know. You've kind of ruined that storytelling like tool at this point.
Yeah, and it feels cheap.
Yeah. It's like, how are you supposed to feel, but like, empathize with Spider-Man's, the emotions he's feeling for, failing to save the woman he loves. When, oh look, she's back and she's fucking her, she's being goofy and fucking around and just, doing all this random shit. Lol random.
It's really dumb.
I
hate it.
It's lol random for the sake of lol random.
Yeah, that's why that bothers me. I don't really like Spider-Ham that much.
I like Spider-Ham just because it's so absurd. The absurdity of it. They're allowed to be just dumb and goofy.
Yeah.
Alright, Summer Games and Chill. We're gonna do more things.